So I'm back with another do-it-yourself idea for diamond paintings where you can use them for other things than just framing and hanging them on the wall. For this particular idea, my sister had seen this and said she would like it. I had already trimmed off the extra part of it, and then I said, oh, it's going to be a little difficult to try to put it in a frame now. So I said, give me a few minutes, to think of something, and I'll come up with an idea. And this is what I thought about. This is my first option. I do have two ideas for it, and actually almost a third idea of what to do with this particular one. And so my brothers, they do woodworking, and they have these slats. I'm not sure what they use them for, but it's just scrap material. And so sometimes I grab some of their scraps and I become creative and do something with it. But as you can see, all these slats I have them lined up, and I have to trim some of them and perfect it on the right side. But anyhow, what I did was I am putting that together, and I will put a backing on it. It will probably be another thin, totally one piece flat plywood, something like that. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it's going to be very thin. And then I will be gluing all of these little slats to it, and then adhering this onto this here, if this is the option my sister wants. Now, the one thing that I can say is with this particular background, if you notice how it really brings out all the whites and the light tan colors when you put it on this backdrop. I did also was thinking about to embellish it, to just get a dream catcher. And this one here, this is from a Christmas one. And so I'm going to look for one that is smaller and has all the little fancy things hanging from it, like feathers and some fringe and stuff like that. So, but I was thinking just hanging that from the edge of the picture, and it would kind of add to it. And of course, with the feathers trailing down and the fringe, it would look really neat. But of course, again, this here is a Christmas one, so it has a holly sprig on it or something. So that's my first idea. If you'll hang on, I'll show you my second idea. And I'm back, and this here is the second option that I'm going to present to my sister to see which one she likes better. And basically what it is it is this leather. I had some leather among my materials and stuff and crafts, and so I said, wow, that might really go nice with that. And it's a camel color. And if you notice from when we had it over here on this board, how all the whites and the lights came out, when it's on this backdrop, look at how all this color comes out. These beiges, and I don't know if you call it a tan or something like that, but almost like a pumpkin color even. But that's what really comes out when it's on that backdrop. So if I do it this way, I'm also going to, because I'll have plenty of this here leather, I'm going to make strips. I'm going to make a strip, and then I will punch a hole in the upper corners here. I'll punch a hole in here, and then I'll do a knot and have that as how you hang it, as the hanger. So that'll tie in with the whole leather look to this piece here. What I'm going to do is, if she chooses this particular backdrop, then I'm going to use a glue that is the E6000 to use it so that it's a really strong bond between the canvas and this this leather here. On this one here, I could do the same, or I can just use regular Elmer's glue. I'm really sure it will work just as fine with that. But when you're adhering it to like a material surface, I just want it to have a little bit extra catch so that all of the ends stay down and it'll be perfect like that. Now, I'm not sure if I already said that one of my ideas was also to kind of cut into this here as close as I can, not really up next to it like etching it right out, but just making a nice, trailing kind of a cut and cutting all of the excess coloring off, like that bluing off, and then either putting it on this here or putting it on this. And I thought that it might really make the whole thing pop, even if not to use a square type of a backdrop, but maybe an oval, a long oval might work nice. Something like that. I'm not sure, but that particular idea isn't something that I think my sister would go for or even want me to try, because she'd already said that she loves it, and she says that this here color, the blues, are going to match with some of her accessories in her room that she's going to use it in. So that is my idea for this particular diamond painting, and I hope that it helps inspire all of you to be a little bit more creative, feel more relaxed with your diamond paintings, especially when they are less expensive. I think that you feel a little bit more comfortable in taking the scissors to them, cutting them up, and really doing something creative with them, because that's otherwise they're just going to sit there in a pile like mine have been setting for almost a year now. And so maybe you'll be able to be a little bit more creative with your diamond paintings as well. I will come up with another video as soon as I have a new idea. In fact, I do have one idea that's brewing, but I have to really think about it to see how it would work. Okay, that's it for this video. We'll catch you in the next one.